guys, what's up? I am back with a recap and review for Love and Marriage DC. This is season 1, episode 11, the reunion part 1. But before we get into that, let me just say I'm sorry, y'all. Life has been chaotic AF. And even for the next couple weeks, I'm going to try my best to be consistent about my videos, but I cannot promise you guys that I will be, my most punctual. We're moving cross country right now. I'm trying to pack up my house. I'm trying to get it listed. I'm trying to find a new house. There's a lot going on right now. And I'm not trying to ask for no sympathy, nothing like that, of course. But just got to give you guys a little life update. It's been a lot of moving parts, and I'm trying. I'm barely, not even am I falling late on getting these videos up, but I am actually falling late even watching the shows. I'm so far behind on everything, and that sucks because some new stuff is about to come out. Did you guys see that Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta and Miami's coming back up? Even though, if you've been down with Love and Hip Hop since the very beginning, y'all probably know that it don't even really be giving what it used to give. So, I'm not super over the moon excited, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it, of course, nonetheless. As well as this weekend, Bell Collective comes back on. Now that I am excited for, so we're gonna have to get into it. So please make sure you're keeping on those post notifications. Hit that bell so you know when I do post. And yeah, and also follow me on Instagram because I will try to keep you guys updated about what I got going on there, so. But yeah, let's get into the review, shall we? As always, my name is Janice or Barb. Just do not call me Janice or Barba. Let's go. Okay, guys, so the reunion, we gotta get into looks, right? We got into looks, and everybody was actually giving for it to be a season 1 reunion. Let me know if you guys agree in the comments below, but it was giving, it was definitely giving. Side note, if you see that little piece of blue tape right there, if you guys see any of that type of stuff in the background, please disregard. As I said previously, we're going through doing some things with the house. We're coming up on our 1 year in our house, y'all. So we're going through doing our 1 year warranty inspection and stuff like that. So disregard. Anyway, like I was saying, everybody, the looks were giving. Irena, she really, I think I'm not even gonna say out of all the ladies, because I don't want to make this a compare and contrast thing, because each and every person on that stage has their own individual style. But Irena looked absolutely stunning, beautiful as always. Ashley looked great also. I'm not too sure, me personally, I probably, doesn't matter, but I probably wouldn't have gone for the one sleeve thing, shoulder thing, just because sometimes it could be hit or miss. But I think the color on her was beautiful. She was giving some leg, y'all. She was giving some leg, so I thought that was nice. And Monique just she makes me want to lock my hair so bad, so bad. She just commands your attention when you look at her. It's you just go down the line and it's just oh, beautiful, gorgeous. And the guys look nice as well. So, and Carlos, he was hosting, of course, and I lived for that suit he had on with the glitter and the glitz and the very, 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 very nice. So everyone looks good. First, we talk about Chris and Monique, and he said something that really resonated with me when he revealed that after watching the season over, he saw a lot of the things that Monique had been, addressing and bringing up to him and stuff like that. He finally saw it all playing out and was like, well, damn, I see what she's talking about. I need to fix this. I need to work on this. I need to not let this carry on into the future, into season 2, into all of that. And that really spoke volumes to me, because I feel like a lot of people were putting 20 on 10 when it came to them and their issues and stuff like that, and trying to make it seem like she was just riding him, and whatnot. And I feel like at this moment it was all like a, like, oh, like the haters in the back were probably all like, oh yeah, so like there was some legitimacy to what she was saying. And he even, saw it too clearly, because he knows what she's talking about now. Like, it wasn't like she was lying then, because why would he side with that if it was a lie, So definitely good on them for that. And just as I continue to say in all my other videos, I think they're just going to be just A-okay. I also see in my notes how I said that everyone kind of empathizes with how Monique says there is a stigma surrounding Black women being expressive and demanding things of their Black men or their husbands and whatnot. And I'm just like, yeah, I definitely can understand that as well. And no one should ever be labeled anything but honest and forthcoming and devoted to working things out. If they're willing to speak up about, and request different things from their partners, we're all allowed to do that, just as long as, we're reciprocating those actions. I don't see anything wrong with that. And I'm glad that she didn't let that stigma, get her down and make her, just be all reclusive in her marriage. Like, I don't agree with that at all. So then Carlos turns too quick, and it's just like weird to me. Like, he's just, I don't know if you want to call it, like, because the little person, the little, complex or whatever, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's like every time he opens his mouth, it just like screams insecurity to me and stuff like that, or screams like attention seeker, or like I need to be the center of attention, life of the party type thing. I don't know what it is about him, but he does say, though, he kind of had like an emotional like breakthrough with his son, and it all is attributed back to Ashley. If you ask me, everything is always going to be attributed back to Ashley and what she's been able to do for him. And basically Ashley, in my eyes, has 3 kids: her son, her daughter, and her huschild is what I'm gonna call him, because that's a lot. And I understand why she got sunk into a depression, because like she said, she stopped, trying for herself. She stopped putting in the work for herself and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm glad that she was able to pull herself out of that and is able to live this next segment of her life with putting Ashley first, because clearly years and years and years, that breeds resentment, and that breeds just an unhealthy union, because it shouldn't just be about one person. It should be about the both of you guys, and you guys should be there to support each other no matter what. So I don't know at the same time if it's quick being like, I don't know if he's speaking because he actually, like Chris, has learned and seen truly where his wife is coming from and is trying to support her, or if it's just like fear of losing her. I'm still kind of like about that, but nonetheless, he did have an emotional breakthrough with his son, because after losing his mom at 10 and then his dad at 18, getting shot at 13, like he just never had that time or the chance to work on understanding his emotions, expressing them, and all of that. And it took for him getting with Ashley, as I said before, to actually be able to tap into that. And recently, I suppose his son had a game and he lost or something along the lines, and he was so quick to fall back into that, oh, you need to suck it up, you need to man up, But, Ashley being the understanding person that she is, and the patience of everybody on this planet, was like, no, you chill out, you don't need to come at him like that. He was able to then step back and be the type of support that his son needed to vent his emotions and to actually be vulnerable with. And I think that that was very, you know, I'll give him that. And he's at least trying in that regard. So I haven't given up faith on that. Jamie, however, just literally just, would you say stoic? Just literally just like the whole time everybody's saying stuff, because I don't think that man sees a damn thing wrong about anything that he does. I don't think that he sees anything wrong with how he handles his wife and how, I'm not gonna say handle, how he responds to her, how, you know, they are and stuff like that. And when I say, like, I literally like had like not word vomit, like, it's like, you know, when you're like a little bit, like literally when Carlos turned to Jamie and said, where is it? You know, he refutes the claims of him being quote unquote controlling. And I'm like, if you have to, imagine living a lie your whole life. Damn, that's gotta be tiring, right? He goes on to then say, I created this person you see today who is a boss. And this made me think, just as Ashley said previously, about how, you know, she helped build DJ Quick and she stopped, you know, trying for herself and kind of lost, I guess, faith in herself and her own dreams, goals, and aspirations. This just brings me back to that, because I'm like, okay, so you think, would you the power of of God, her parents, whoever, like, you took all of that just to say that it's basically like, are you her dad? Like, you think you raised her? Like, I don't care about the paying off the debts. I don't care about none of that. I care about him taking ownership for her as a human being and a grown-ass woman. And I don't think that was literally disgusting, if you ask me. And what was even more disgusting is when Carlos then turns to Irena and is like, you know, how do you feel about that? What is your response to that? Do you feel like Jamie created you? And she's like, you know, I do agree with that. Just looking like a dead, like, you know, like you go into like a fish market or something like that, and like the fish, like they still there with the eyes and stuff like that, but they just, you could tell they're just dead. That's just how Irena be looking like. Moving on. And the whole time she was like basically like justifying like everything, and then it's like at one point they couldn't really get their shit straight, and I'm just like, see, y'all about to do this for another 26 years? And everybody keeps throwing that around like, oh, they've been together for 26 years. Oh, they've been together for all this time. It don't mean shit if you're not really truly happy and can't be your true self with your partner and actually have respect for one another. So does that whole 26 years thing even really matter at the end of the day if it's built on nothing? I think not. Anyway, then Winter comes out with her friend of the show fan, and I was like, I like it. Nice touch. Okay, that was funny. That was cute. She comes out, and it quickly turns into the Winter and aggressive Ashley, which that kind of fell flat for me. Whatever, cue cards. You know, asks how she was a mean girl if she was just questioning facts. And this is where I kind of, you know, for the most part, like, I'm siding with Winter on a lot of stuff, because yes, Irena and, well, especially Ashley, definitely, and Quick, because in the words of Nene Leakes, getting in women's business and all that was definitely coming from a place of they were trying to berate her and belittle her and make a mockery out of her at that vegan dinner and all of that. I don't care what nobody says. And they started with that energy first. So anything thereafter, I'm sorry, call me childish and stuff like that, was kind of, I'm not even gonna say warranted, but I can understand where Winter was coming from. Where I get off the bus with her, though, is when she, you know, kind of started to go back on some things that she said and kind of, you know, it was a little bit, you know, word twisting, story twisting a little bit at certain parts. It's like, had she just stuck to her guns the entire time, then we have no problem. And it would just be, the focus would solely be on Ashley and, you know, Irina and everybody else, like, coming at her about things that she never even, she disclosed, but was never in a way that, you know, anyone could ever say, because I'll even say that, like, she didn't come over here bashing, what's her ex-husband's name? She didn't come on here doing none of that and stuff like that. Y'all took it upon yourselves to start just coming at her any type of way because of whatever personal reasons you wanted to. And I don't agree with that. Gutter Barbies, all that type of stuff. And Quick literally got so hyped to the point, y'all, that, you know, Chris had to, you know, say, you know, calm down, like, she's a woman, because he was literally about to jump up off his chair on behalf of what, now that I know, because I didn't know at the time, apparently Winter, just like everyone else, you know, does a little, like, online little thing after each week's episode airs, and she has a close guy friend or something like that on there with her. And I guess Quick was trying to, like, his energy was all supposed to be addressed at this guy, her friend, but I don't believe that. I feel like he was definitely coming right at Winter, and that is because he was so upset because he has this complex or whatever about him that, you know, you could say all day that the whole fun size comment didn't have an effect on him or didn't hurt his feelings or whatever like that. I digress. I disagree. And I think it was even more so amplified by the fact that Ashley at first laughed at that because it was fucking funny. Okay, and I'm gonna say that. So I think that that's all that energy. He tries to act like it was something else. It was not. I don't believe that, but whatever. Monique the whole time was, you know, sticking to her guns about, you know, she was just trying to mend things with ladies and stuff like that. And I see some holes in that, but ultimately I feel like the main focus should be that we can't start in the middle. We have to start at the beginning. It all jumped off with the energy and everything how Ashley was coming in and stuff like that. I don't care. Jamie and Quick are cheating on their wives. Winter says she doesn't reveal those types of things. And I understand, because they're just going to turn it right back around on her. And again, no one would be that hyped, or no one would be that, like, if it was just simply just hearsay and something that was BS. They know that there's probably some stuff out there, and they probably know it's been brought to light since this show and stuff like that. So no wonder, you know, there's so much emphasis being put on that. But I understand why she don't want to say shit, because you're just going to twist it up and use it back on her, or like refute everything she's saying. So why would she say anything? Anyway. Honestly, part 1 was not bad. That was pretty much it, y'all. It wasn't bad, but I'm definitely excited to see where else it goes. It doesn't look like Tasha and Neil will be making an appearance, which sucks if you ask me, because I think that they could have brought a lot to this show, and instead of just like upholding the couple over here that's been together for super long, who really has all their shit all over the place. Let's see another couple that's been together for a long time that maybe their shit is not all over the place. Let's give them a chance. But we know that they're not going to get the camera time that they should have. So anyway, y'all, let me know what you guys think of this recap and review in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notifications bell, as I said before. And I will see you guys for part 2 next week. Well, this week. Bye.